Hi everyone! Welcome back to my channel. So this is the first episode of my resale condo series and I'll be using a EC as an example, which is Tampines Trilliant that just MOP'd last year. So if you're interested to understand more on how a resale EC behaves, stay tuned for more. The Tampines Trilliant was developed by Simlian Group, a 99-year development which is TOP in 2015. So most owners have obtained MOP last year in around February. And if you're wondering where this project is, it's located along Tampines Central, which is 7 minutes from Tampines MRT. So now in this development, there are about 670 residential units span across 12 blocks, with each level consisting of 4 units. And there are only 3 and 4 bedroom types over here. So this is actually quite common in terms of unit mix in an executive condominium. As you all know, Tampines Trilliant has hit the 5-year MOP mark and it is currently semi-privatized. So this means that owners can only sell to Singaporeans and PRs. So a common question from many EC owners is, should I wait for my EC to be fully privatized at the 10-year mark so that I can now sell to foreigners and cash out for maximum gains? Let's take Eden at Tampines as reference of what is the profile like in this area. So Eden at Tampines was launched as an EC which completed in 2003. It was fully privatized in around 2013. And if we were to zoom into the buyer profile for this development, foreigners only make up to 0.5% of the entire mix. So the bulk of buyers were still made up of Singaporeans and PRs. And it is very unlikely that relying on this 0.5% would make a very drastic difference in the prices. So why is it that foreigners are not buying into EC? This is because in order to purchase a property, foreigners now have to pay an additional buyer stamp duty of 20%. And usually those foreigners who are attracted to a mass market property will most likely belong to a middle income group. So for them to fork out another $200,000 for a $1 million property, excluding the necessary 25% down payment and 4% buyer stamp duty, which they have to pay all in cash, it might just make more sense for them to rent instead of buying. Therefore, it is more likely that prices will appreciate gradually due to different cycles of the property market as compared to foreigners buying in. I will now be going in depth on the 3-bedroom and 3+ utility types, which make up to almost 524 units in Tampines Trilliant. There are 3 typical layouts: the 872 square feet, 1001 and 1130 square feet. Let's take a look at the key differences among the 3. The 872 square feet layout does not have a utility room and has a smaller common bedroom, which can only fit up to a super single bed. The 100 square feet layout is quite similar but has equal size common bedrooms, which can fit a queen size bed and has a utility room. The 1130 square feet is quite similar but has an additional balcony at the yard. Today, I'll be using 2 factors to guide you through this process if you are intending buyer. First, it will be the layout. Among the 3 layouts, we are able to see from the profitable transactions that most of the highest profits actually came from the 1001 and 1130 square feet. So looking closer into the both layouts, this is because they come with a utility room and very decently sized common bedrooms which can fit queen-size beds. As Tampines Trilliant is located in a HDB estate where mostly families dwell in, this kind of layout actually tend to be more functional for upgraders as their current house already has the same features. So the second point I want to touch on is the rental. Although the bigger layouts tend to be more in demand for families, the smaller 872 square feet layout will have an advantage when it comes to rental due to the lower entry price. So a current 872 square feet sits at about $3,000 rental per month. This equates to about 3.5% rental yield and is considered very decent for a property in Tampines. With just an outlay of about $1 million, the return of this property is actually quite equivalent to a 1-bedroom in the prime district. So today, if you are an intending buyer who's looking for a place for your own stay, which is very near MRT, this could be a good project as the price will stabilize. However, if you're looking for a property to appreciate greatly, this might not be it, as the first owners have already earned a very handsome profit. And in fact, City Life, which is located right beside us, will also MOP very soon. This will add up to another 300 units in the vicinity, which means that buyers will now have more choices. If I were to take a pick, I would personally pick the internal pool facing and avoid stack 2, 3, 7 and 8, as the plot of land opposite us is zoned health and medical care. With that, I end off today's analysis on the 3-bedroom units in Tampines Trilliant, and in my next video, I'll be going in depth on the 4 bedrooms. Do remember to like and subscribe, as this will help us know that this kind of videos are useful to you. And if there's a certain project you want us to review on, do leave a comment in the section below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye!